gonna announce a new Kid Icarus game, right?
Are you kidding me?
This isn't Switch 2.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
They made it bigger. They do that with a 3D printer? What's all that? Buttons? Who's got the buttons? They're showing off ports for Switch 2? So flexible. You can use your old your old Joy-Cons on them, so you don't have to shell out $80 for new Joy-Cons. It's very ASMR. Hey. They're showing off buttons? Where's our games? Justifying you get paid $5 million a year for marketing. You don't have to slide anymore. I like that. Magnetile? I will say this. You got to give him credit. If Gaben steals from you, then they just one-up Gaben. Mario Kart? What about Mario Odyssey 2? And I respect that it's called Switch 2, man. It's that Xbox Series 4, 5, 7X, S, X, X, Y. Switch 2. We live for it. Plays Nintendo Switch exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. Switch 2 plays physical and digital Nintendo Switch game. Yo, backward compatibility, my man.
My man.
Okay. All right, Nintendo. What about the old Joy-Cons, though? So it's bigger. How much is it? Like $150? See what the comments say. They gave the Switch a whole magical girl transformation sequence. You know those magnets when you click in hit different. Duck smoke. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the games. But I will say this.
1 year dang aware dang missile dang nuke.
I will say this. Nintendo Switch did need, like, they needed a hardware update because you can't play, like, good, you can't play AAA games on it, right?
Switch to some gameplay.
Like, if you were to play Dark Souls on the Switch 1, it's a slideshow simulator. You know what I mean? Like, Dark Souls, like, they don't even have, like, my son will play, like, MLB The Show. And he's like, Dad, why is this running slow? I'm just like, you'll learn one day, kid. But I'm excited. I think it's due, man. As long as we get a new Kid Icarus game, it's paired with a new Mario game. Have any titles leaked for this? Any titles leaked for this? Switch 1 is the most sold console. I believe that. It's a great console. Switch 1 is an amazing console. Mario Kart 9. I mean, it really is like it's the all-purpose console. If you didn't have any gaming systems, no PC, anything, I would recommend getting a Switch because it's for everyone. You play Animal Crossing, you play Balatro, you could play Mario, you could play Zelda. No, you don't want to play Zelda. You could play, you know, like, it really is. They cooked with it. And you got to remember, man, Nintendo Switch invented this. Gaben copied it, right? Like, this, people are going to say, oh, he copied Gaben. No, Gaben copied Nintendo. Stardew Valley, yeah, you know. PS Vita, yeah, but no one knows what that is. Never, because there's no games for it. Well, no good games. I mean, if you were to say Game Gear, then I would say caught. Like Game Gear, they kind of nailed it. It just was ahead of its time. The only problem I have with Nintendo is their first-party games seem to never go down in price. It's because they're good. When you eat something sweet, how would you describe what sweet is to someone? Like, what if sweet tastes different to everyone? Ever think about that? When you eat something sweet, I know, but like, how would you describe sweet? Besides saying sweet. Sugary. But how do you know what sugary tastes like? You know what I mean? Like, explain what sugar tastes like. I don't think you can. Well, there's got to be a way to, right? There's got to be a way to first grade front seat what sugar tastes like. Tastes like dense carbohydrates. Doesn't taste like dense bread. Taste is the sense with the fewest useful words to describe it. Yo, Faint Buddy's here, chat. Chat. Faint Buddy. I know you've been busy in college, man. Can we get a round of applause for Faint Buddy? Sweet sugar, glucose, dopamine. Yeah, but why, right? Like, why do we prefer the taste of sugar? Like, what about the sugar tastes good to us? Like, what if that was what vegetables did for us? You know what I mean? It has energy, so does vegetables. Mirror Bear says, X chatters. You know what, Mirror Bear? Duck smoke. Thank you for the kind words on X yesterday. I appreciate it. Especially after how things played out. I played the clip for my wife. What you gonna do, brother, when Lincoln Riley runs wild on you? And she goes, you got a little cocky there, huh? I go, yeah. Oh, baby, what you gonna do, brother, when Riley Leonard runs wild on you? She lament the loss of the money. I didn't exactly tell her how much that play cost us. I enjoy. I feel like college football with someone on VoIP could be really good content. We just can't guarantee it's gonna be like that every time, though. You know, it's kind of like Tarkov. Got a mic? You like the Shep dip short? Let's watch that. We hired Cerso's Dungeon to do our shorts. So let's see if he's been cooking or not. All right, I'm gonna disappear for this, but you said it's a good short. I like watching, but here you go. Am I a big cooker on Thanksgiving, or do I show up and eat? I like cooking meat and meat adjacent. I got a dip that I make once a year. I didn't make it this year. Maybe I'll make it tonight. It's good dip. It's called Shep's Dip. Shep was a grumpy old legend that I worked with at Michigan. I learned this recipe from an older gentleman, and it's the best dip I've ever had in my life. Every day after game day, he would bring in the dip, and it would go like hotcakes. I go, what's the recipe? What's a recipe? He wouldn't tell me. On my last day, he told me. It's the best. What's in the dip? I can't tell you, but it's cheese, jalapeno, and meat based. I'll take a picture of it, and maybe I'll make that tonight. It's a really long short. Yeah, it sounds like someone who didn't ask out a girl because she didn't wipe off equipment at the gym, then waited 60 days to approach her after, even though she wanted to be asked out immediately, but you were too scared. Sounds like that's the statement you're saying. Sounds like you think Shep's dip is queso? Who do you think you are? Seems a little bit disproportional response to a comment about a dip. It's not if you've ever had the dip. Walker, if you had the dip, you'd be white knighting it too, all right? Am I a big cooker on Thanksgiving? No, I didn't edit that. Cerso's done. That's a very long short, but I don't know. You don't watch a video shorter than 20 minutes? YouTube longs? Rat Teriyaki said it's too long. That's what I was talking about. Zach, what's up? YouTube Teriyaki, what do you mean? It's an alright story, but nothing to look at. What do you want to look at? Like a random Dark Souls fight? 15 to 20 seconds maximum. All right, when Cerso's Dungeon gets here, let's bombard him with YouTube short advice. Oh, Cerso's Dungeon, you're here. All right, chat, everyone at Cerso's Dungeon. So cut out the gameplay and just put like a Souls fight. Stuff from Dark Souls 1. Put up pop-ups of the queso. Chat, just keep telling someone else how to do their job. But realistically, chat, how else could we have improved that one? And by we, I mean Cerso's Dungeon. Could have been shorter. No, I'm actually... I think there's some good advice in chat. That's why it's AE Page. Keep it coming. Do we have Boom, I Got a Wife as a short yet? The short about a recipe you won't share? What's wrong with that? We got Anne Hathaway'd, man. Not even a good actress. My big plus two, am I wrong? Outside of the Princess Diaries, what is she good in? I've never seen chat move slower in my life than asking about Anne Hathaway's letterbox. Batman. Bad take incoming alert. POV, Anne Hathaway. Here's you say she isn't in any good movies. All right, let's see what she's in. Nothing higher than an 8, and that's previous. The idea of you never seen it. She came to me. Eileen, Storybots, Bulgari, Armageddon Time, We Crashed Out, Solos, The Witches. She's in The Witches? They remade that movie? Get it out, okay. My point's being proven. I thought she was in the original one. I'm like, of course not. Ocean's 8 documentary now. Alice Through the Looking. I see a lot of activity. I don't see a lot of good activity. Don Peyote, Rio 2, Don John, Dark Knight Rises, Family Guy, Alice in Wonderland. I see a lot of activity. I don't see a lot of good activity. Becoming Jane, Hoodwinked, Havoc. Never heard of any of these movies. Princess Diaries 2, The Cat Returns. Chat, am I missing something? So her best movie is Interstellar. Chet, you think I make this stuff up, man? This stuff makes itself up. Anne Hathaway is greater than Walter Matthau. Hambuster, if that's right, you're in good shape. If it's false, you're banned for 24 hours. How do I see his movies? Walter Matthau. POV, that face you see right before you get banned for 24 hours. You can't even, we don't have to look at the rest of his profile. Look at that face, man. You gotta be kidding me. All right, here we go. Let's talk about. Oh man, I can't even scroll below, man. I can't even scroll below. Grumpier old men. Grumpy old men. Dennis the Menace, he's great in. JFK. The Little Devil. Pirates. Survivors. First Monday. Little Miss Maker. How do we sort by best ratings? Can you sort? How do you sort by his best movies? The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 is an all-time classic. Nominated for 2 BAFTA awards. Where do they tell you where it ranks on the all-time list? It's literally an amazing. I gotta watch that again and rate it. Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 is an all-timer. Odd Couple, I haven't seen it, but it's an all-timer. Profiles in Courage, 8.2. Failsafe, 8.0. Hold on, where's the big ones? Dude, he had a lot of activity. Bad News Bears, Coach Morris Buttermaker. An aging down on his luck ex-minor leaguer coaches a team of misfits in an ultra-competitive California Little League. Here we go, $1 a game here. Chat, we have not even breached the DAE character in the game yet. Bad News Bears is not his only good movie. What the heck? Why would those be paired up together? All right, let's just see. Let's check his trophy case, chat. There's no way. There's no way that this movie is rated R. There's no way it's PG. Academy Awards, 12 wins, 16 nominations, Lifetime Achievement Award in Comedy, BAFTA Awards, Donatello Awards, Emmy Awards, Golden Globe Awards. He's won them all. Kansas City Film Critic, Laurel Photoplay, Walk of Fame, Hollywood Boulevard. Wait, he won 12 Academy Awards? Wait, how did he win 12 Academy Awards? Or is that just total awards? He won 1. How do you know what he won for? Oh, 1967. He was up for 3 Oscars. How many has Anne Hathaway been up for? Not that this is a measure of skill, but only been nominated twice. Chat. Why in chat if we should ban Hambuster for 24 hours and in chat for no? She cooks them. What? 81% of chat doesn't appreciate cinema. Let me ask you this. How many soundboards does Anne Hathaway have?
Yeah, right. You and I will get some hamburgers.
That should be the delineating factor right there. I never knew they remade The Witches. That's wild, man. Who's the lead actress in The Witches? She's very scary. I forget her name. She's a very unique name. No, the good witches. Angelica Huston. Is it Huston or Houston? Soundboards is more important than Oscar. You're not wrong. Dan, little S on YouTube says, Dan disrespects a lot of people who enjoy acting and respects people who act for mass appeal. Citation, see Nicolas Cage. I feel like Nicolas Cage acts for mass appeal. Walter Matthau is not mass appeal. It's for cinema. I'm telling you, chat, go watch The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 and go watch Bad News Bears, then come talk to me. No, thank you, says Queen of Sprinkles. We'll keep enjoying your Marvel movies then. That's really going to move the needle. Nah, they aren't very good recently. Take the recently out and we're on the same page.
I hate to admit it, but I actually liked National Treasure. Let me go back into hiding now.
I'm not putting BM out there. I'm just defending cinema, man. Some people like movies and some people like cinema. All right, Little S. Little S is Nicolas Cage dropping in YouTube chat. Little S, give me the single greatest Nicolas Cage movie and I'll watch it this year. I'll give you a fair shot. Adaptation. Is that the one when I used to go to Greasy Joe's video rental as a kid? Is that the one where it's like a flower pot cracked in half and it's Nicolas Cage's head? What's the synopsis of the movie without spoiling it? Greasy Joe's? It wasn't called Greasy Joe's. Just the guy who owned it, his name was Joe and he had greasy hair. Slick back. Leaving Las Vegas or raising Arizona? How about the Nicolas Cage meddling in Michigan? Or what about Idiocracy in Indiana? Or what about taking the fun out of Florida? Or any other Nicolas Cage movies like that? How does he read chat and get to phase 2? Anne Hathaway's real name isn't even Anne Hathaway. It's Heather Mazzaro. Heather Mozzarella. That's a great name. Why would, if your name was Heather Mozzarella, why would you change it? Walter Matthau chefed up his name too? No, he didn't. How could you make up the last name Matthau? I'm reading Walter Matthau's Wikipedia and he's known for a hang dog face. What's hang dog face? Looking like droopy? How could you don't say that about Walter Matthau? You don't know him. Anne Hathaway trademarks. Vibrant brown doe eyes. Frequently works with director Christopher Nolan. 15 million for a movie no one ever saw? Well, I guess I can't hate. Just got a good agent. All right. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Adaptation is from Little S. Is a movie with a protagonist with no desire. It's a movie where the writer creates a story where nothing much happens, people don't change, and they don't have any epiphanies. And it's called adaptation? Sounds like stagnation. Your typical work week. +2 also.
It's Tiffy time.
Anne Hathaway again, man. Why do you call that Anne Hathaway? Because we got pushed Hathaway across the map. Underscore? Have you seen that one Anne Hathaway pic? Nandre, what's going on? What one Anne Hathaway pic? Can I show this on stream or no? Nandre, it's not that kind of stream, man. How did you have that linked so quickly? Just keep an eye on Nandre, especially the links. Wait, chat, did Hob get banned again, like a third time? Or is he back now? Yeah. He's not banned, he's just ghosting you. That's fair. Chat, what do you think Hob does when he's banned? Like, what does he take that time? What does he do with it? He got a DMCA ban in his alt during the subathon? What do you mean in his alt? Sorts out the wife. Speaking of exposing streamers, chat. Right after the college football stream last night, went to the Discord. I was alerted. Parkenharbor had left the Discord. She just joined 48 hours earlier. And then she left 48 hours after that. Took that personal. Are you subbed to her stream? Yeah, you gifted me a sub to her stream. She's seen all that she needed to. She said she'd be back in August. You officially joined the Discord. Do you have brand equity, the final guy? If you join Discord, is your Discord name the same as your Twitch name? Dan, it's good. I had the BM cooked up. I just didn't want to say it. No, it's different. Why? What's your Discord name, final guy? Brand equity down the drain. It's like having a drink. It's like you have a pop company and you got a can that says Coke and you name the other one Salt in a Jar. Why wouldn't you just call them both the same? They're the same product. They're not the same companies. Yeah, it's the same brand awareness. Artists, you've been quiet today. Do you have a lot of work to do? Salt in a Jar is what you're drinking right now. I could go for a Salt in the Jar. BB Salt in the Jar CZ. Underscore. We should get greedy. Chat. All right. Realistically speaking, why in chat if you think we're gonna beat Verdun in January? And in chat if no. There's a lot of January left. Why there's so many ends? You know how much January is left? There's so much January. There's so much January left. They should call it Moruary. We have to stop that. We have to stop the L2. We have to stop it. I don't understand that. I don't.
It doesn't matter.
We have to stop. We have to stop that. L2 after we dodge that is just mashing your head against a wall. Take the trigger off the controller. You feel like a certain streamer told us that? What do you mean? No one ever told us that. We've been L2ing for years. How do we stop now? That's a great question. Yo, what's up, Kate? Happy birthday, Kate, by the way. Birthday week. How was your birthday? What was the highlight of your birthday, Kate? Spend time with your family. Gotcha. Kate, are you still playing Final Fantasy online? What do they call raids in Final Fantasy? They're like a very unique name. They're not called raids. They're called something else. Like prestiges or something. No, there's like a special name for them. Underscore? Statics. Statics. Yeah, they're called statics. Underscore? Gumby says, I'm almost certain the person I've been seeing is gonna forget your birthday tomorrow. How big of a deal do you think it is? Gumby, I could tell you who wouldn't forget your birthday. The woman you went out with that's 12 years your senior, that's a politician. She never would have forgot it, man. You would have had your chicken tendies all ready to go. Couple cans of Sprite. Your favorite video game preloaded, man. But you threw that all out the window. Threw it all out the window, man. If she forgets your birthday, she doesn't like you. So that's an easy one, man. I hope she remembers your birthday. I really do. Like I'm not wishing that she doesn't, but if she forgets your birthday, she doesn't like you. Some of you have memory loss. Well, I can tell you what doesn't have memory loss, your Google Calendar. But what's your excuse now? You don't have to remember birthdays. You just type it in your calendar. Set a reminder every 365 days. You don't trust the Google company? Well, you don't trust your brain to remember it, so you got to pick one or the other. I don't like telling people happy birthday. What am I, 12? No, you're what they called rude. It's not always about you. But can you make someone's day by telling them happy birthday? Yes. But it doesn't feel like the right thing to do. Well, okay. Well, that's because it's about you. It's not about you. What if you were the only person that remembered their birthday and you said happy birthday to them? You know how many white chiclets you're gonna see, man? They're gonna be so excited, man. But hey, it's not about their birthday. It's about you, Bartimus. Underscore. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. PB me. PB me. It's okay. We take a good hug.
A 1,000-year voyage guided
We can take a hug.
passion.
Here we go, boys. We know what's coming. 1, 2, 3. Left 4. 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 Left.
Cause Lennon's on sale again.
And we had 3 to the right, LaFour to the left, man. Kate, do you ever play WoW? I feel like we'd be great WoW guildmates together, Kate. I feel like she would like WoW. Just Tom says literally playing old school RuneScape right now. Are you at work? Wait, are you at work playing RuneScape and watching a Twitch stream? My man.
Here's what I want. I want to just go online, put my information in, and boom, I've got a wife.
I'm scrolling through the faces, lost in the glow. Swiping left, swiping right, where do I go? Convos fade like whispers in the night. Ghosted by the vibe that once felt so right. Would you match my soul, or is it just a game? Profiles blur, but the heartache feels the same. I'm caught in the stream, but I'm sinking slow. This digital love got me feeling so low. Here's what I want. I wanna go online, put my information in, and boom, I've got a wife. I've got a wife. No heartbreaks, no tears, no